Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Fandoms Anonymous. I'm Lena, and my last binge was about 3 hours ago. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the very real dangers of fandoms and their effects on your brain, specifically your ability to remember things. I'm a senior at university, and right now I'm studying to clep biology so that my final semester isn't just a big bag of note. I've begun to realize something disturbing. Fandoms have completely and totally trashed my ability to remember things. Not to brag or anything, but I actually have a really fantastic memory. The only problem is I can only remember things that are completely useless and have no relevance in life whatsoever, and I can track pretty much exactly when these wires crossed. The fandom that is responsible for initially ruining my memory is the Pokemon fandom. The symptoms of the memory problems didn't start to show up until a few months into my Pokemon obsession. I was at school and was asked the simple question of, Lena, could you please give us the dates of the Civil War? 17, I don't know. We studied this for 2 months in high school. 2 months! And yet I remember the entire Poke Rap. Zubat, Primeape, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seel, Gyarados, Slowbro! Gotta catch them all, yeah! That's gonna be useful in life. I can remember all 150 Pokemon and their original stats and what levels they evolved at. I thought it was gonna be useful for Pokemon Go, but no. Thanks a lot, Nintendo, for making all the stuff that I've remembered for all these years still completely useless to me. What is it about fandoms that makes them so easy to remember things that have no relevance on my life whatsoever, yet so difficult to remember all the important things I have to remember in life? I'd like to think that I'm like Sherlock Holmes, who deletes information from his hard drive that he doesn't deem to be useful to his craft, like knowledge of the solar system. Except instead of deleting information to make space for the things that will help me be a better deductive reasoner and solve crimes and save lives, I'm basically a walking, talking, socially awkward version of Trivial Pursuit that no one wanted to buy. I'm just trying to memorize the simple laws of thermodynamics. I still can't remember it. Ask me about the law of equivalent exchange, on the other hand. Well, humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. To obtain, something of equal value must be lost. I'm freaking Alphonse Elric up in here. I remember the entire monologue. Clearly my brain works, so why can't I memorize the laws of thermodynamics? Lest you think that this is just a small problem related to remembering scientific facts, no. I can't even remember basic actions like... Wait a second. Did I turn the stove off after I made coffee this morning? I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, so I can't... Just a second. Oh, crap! I've tried songs. How plants grow, they need moisture and sun and soil. Chanting. Autotrophs, self-feeding, heterotrophs are different feeding. Autotrophs are self-feeding, heterotrophs are different feeding. Wahi, hahi, ha ho ho ho, wahi, hahi, ha ho ho ho. Shark bait, ooh ha ha. Wait, what? Ritualistic sacrifices. I've brought forth an offering of all of my grass and water-type Pokemon cards. My favorite issue of Death Note. Turning off notifications for Dan and Phil both on Twitter and on YouTube. I'm also deleting Pokemon Go. Oh, just take my phone. Please help me remember everything I need to know about the reproduction cycle of plants. Burn it into your mind. This is what fandoms have taken from me. Nothing seems to work. The only way I was able to pass world history in high school was by drawing Hitalia comics to help me remember basic world facts. Pathetic. It's not just historical information and dates that fandoms have ruined for me. I'm horrifically directionally challenged, and while I'd like to blame this on the advent of GPS, it's really fandoms that are to blame for this. Sure, I can give you directions. Take a left on 2nd Street. Or is it Central? I know it has a J in the name somewhere. Wait, are you telling me you don't know how to get to your own house? First you wanna go to the left, then you wanna turn right. Are you singing Justin Bieber? What? No, of course not. Do you actually not know your own address? How do you function? Address. Just use your GPS. Bye. I wish I could say I'm exaggerating for comedic effect, but I'm really not. Now, if you were to ask me, so Lena, what are the directions of the Konami code? If you were to ask me, say, Sherlock Holmes' address, the name's Sherlock Holmes and the address is 221B Baker Street. Back to the biology club example. I'm riding home with my boss 2 weeks ago and she says, do you remember the name of that one musician guy from that Disney Channel movie from back in the 90s? You know, the guy with like the frosted tips, like zoom, 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 make your heart go boom, boom. Yes! Oh my gosh, like the guy from Xenon? Yeah, I remember him. His name was, Protozoa. Yeah! I'm simultaneously proud of myself for remembering this, but also mortified that I can remember that the guy from that obscure Disney Channel movie I saw back when I was a child is called Protozoa, and yet not remember any facts about actual protozoa for my biology club test. Like, why is this so hard? But what does that matter when I can give you a 10-page essay on everything that motivates Loki? Now, for the last 3 weeks, I've been studying elements in the periodics table. One of the common questions that I get asked on practice tests is, what are the 4 elements that are essential for the human body? Oh, I know this one. Water. Technically, yes. Hydrogen, oxygen are needed. Earth. No, that's not quite. Fire. No, not fire, no. Air. Are you quoting Avatar? Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Seriously? Now, while I do believe that Aang can save the world, I'm pretty sure nothing can save my brain from what fandoms have done to it at this point, so let this be a warning to any of you who are thinking of getting involved in fandoms. It will completely and totally destroy your mental processing abilities. Now, if you found this video to be relatable, go ahead and click subscribe to join Fandoms Anonymous. Hopefully by joining forces together, we can save other people from suffering the same fate that we've suffered, because let's be honest, it's far too late for us now. So share this video, you could save a life. Now that that's out of my system, I'm gonna go study club biology like a good functional human being. Okay, fine. I'm actually gonna go show off my who's that Pokemon skills by going to play Pokemon Go. Still not useful, but so addicting.